In this video, I am going to show you homemade sauerkraut. Making sauerkraut at home will save you lots of money. Sauerkraut is probiotic. It's great for our guts, our microbiome, and keeping our digestive tract healthy. Also, it has many vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin K2. Let me show you how easy it is to make. This is a 3-pound cabbage. I am going to discard the outer 2 layers. I also cut or remove 2 layers. And this will set aside, and I'm going to explain as to why I need this. I think probably one's good enough. I am cutting this into 4 quarters. As you can see, the core needs to be removed. So now I am going to slide this into a thin strip. Now that I am finishing cutting the cabbage, my next step is going to rinse the cabbage twice to ensure that there is no bugs. After rinsing the cabbage to ensure that there's no bug in the cabbage, now I am going to transfer this cabbage into the glass bowl for mixing. The formula is 1 cabbage of 3 pounds, approximately 3 pounds to 4 pounds. The salt is 1 tablespoon. That's the measurement. Because you don't want the brine taste too salty or not salty enough. So I am going to sprinkle salt gently, layer by layer. You would think that this bowl is too small for the cabbage, but as I massaging the cabbage, and no worry that, you know, it's too bruising. Massaging this way, that's the point for the cabbage to produce the brine. So you just bring from the bottom to the top and pressing down. And now there's more room for me to add more cabbage to the bowl. So now that the cabbage has been massaged thoroughly, now it's ready for me to put into a jar. This is a jar that I've been cleaning with hot water, soapy hot water, to make sure that the fermentation will not go bad. So this is ready to go. So what I'm going to do, I am going to add 2 bay leaves in each jar. You can use a different spice such as oregano or black peppercorn or whatever the spice that you prefer. But for me, I like bay leaves because it gives a unique flavor to the sauerkraut. So I just put 2 leaves at the bottom of the jar, and then I just stuff in with this cabbage. Be sure you press it all the way down. Make sure that the cabbage is really packed in the jar. So when stuffing the jar, to make sure that the cabbage will not fill up the jar all the way to the top, it needs some room for this much for the brine to fill up. Now that I already fill out these 2 jars, packed down with those cabbage, I am going to use these 2 leaves that I set aside earlier. The purpose of this is to press down the cabbage And I will top with the brine so that the cabbage will be submerged under the brine. So hopefully this is fit in there. Just like that. You can see that there's some room on the top for the brine to fill in. I leave some room on the top of the jar, and the reason for this is because when it's fermenting, the brine will be spilling out. So to avoid that, once or twice a day I will open the jar. So as of now I can go ahead and close it, but not tight, just gently close the lid. So after this, I'm going to use a bowl to place the jar. This is to prevent the spill of the brine the next morning. And I will show you the final result. By the way, I forgot to mention that these were made yesterday. Because of the weather in California is warm, the fermentation is start taking place in day 1, which instead of day 2 in winter. As you can see, the bubble right there, this bubble. So this is perfectly normal responding to the fermentation. When it comes to day 3, I will taste the brine to see if it's the right taste for me. If it's not sour enough, I will leave on a counter until day 4 and should be ready to serve. However, each day I will open up the lid or loosen it up to make sure that the brine will not busting out. So I am not tightening up or close up tightly. I'm just kind of like gently close it, as you can see. And this one, I'm not using the lid, I'm just using a little plate just to cover it. The same with this, I will open up the lids like that once a day until day 3 or day 4. So that's pretty much it, the process of making sauerkraut and the fermentation process. Today is day 3 of fermenting these cabbages. I just tasted the brine and it's perfect, ready to go. I will transfer this to jar to the fridge to halt the fermentation. If you prefer a tangier flavor, simply leave them on the counter for a few more days before refrigerating. These 2 jars are not quite ready yet, so I will leave them out for 1 more day before moving them to the fridge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.